Green Frontier has been phenomenal, to say the least. I would say the certain set of values that GFC brings onto the table. One, extremely good quality capital. What I mean by that is not just capital, correct? But Green Frontier also helps us with the following. A lot of business connects. For startups, it's extremely important to get BD connects, correct? Because that eventually we're trying to sell something. Okay? So GFC has been very instrumental in helping us with BD connects. One. Two, the second thing that a startup definitely keeps requiring is constant access to capital. Right? And GFC has always constantly provided us connects to downstream investors, which means people who will be investing in the subsequent rounds of the company. Right? Three, we are definitely in need of a lot of mentorship, guidance, because it's not about building a product, it's about building an entire organization. Currently, where we are right now, at ElectricPe, we've already reached our PMF, it's called a product market fit. Means that customers have liked our product, we are growing 50% every month, right? People are paying to use our services. And now we are in the stage of expanding our operations, right? Now, this is a completely different ball game. Think of it like a child has learned to walk and now learning to run, correct? And they're two different things. Right? Learning to run requires upgrading our skill sets. This is where GFC was able to connect to one of the most prominent brains across the world. All the complicated challenges that, like for example, I'm facing in my head, that how do I get the org structure right? How do I get my playbook for scale up right, etc., etc., etc. Like this gentleman has been able to put all of these things in a very simple set of frameworks. That like one of the many examples. Since GFC invested, the first thing which has happened, since then and today, is the platform has clocked over 20 million green kilometers. That's, let's say, in comparison to our nearest competitor, would be at least about 15x higher, correct? That's one. Two is we've saved 400,000 liters of petrol, which means if somebody's traveled 20 million green kilometers, the amount of petrol which would have been consumed if the same kilometers were traveled using a petrol vehicle. We've saved 400,000 liters of petrol being consumed. That's two. And the amount of CO2 that we have reduced from getting emitted into the environment, that's about 6,000 tons. From the perspective of our relationship with Green Frontier, I think we've been extremely lucky. From day one, we've been a company who's always been long-term thinking, and so has GFC been. Sandeep himself is someone who's accomplished so much, frankly. So constant guidance from Sandeep of building long-term, Avinash building long-term, is one big synergy from both sides. Okay? Beyond that, I think what both of us also believe, and which is where we find value in our relationship with GFC, is building it right. Correct? So that's another synergy that we have. And the third thing which comes, let's say, to the top of my mind from the synergy perspective is conviction and belief. The conviction and belief from GFC in ElectricPe's journey has been phenomenal.